Alrighty, we are currently in my office where I have my seed starting set up. Ignore the dirt or the clean laundry back there that I need to fold. But this is my office. It gets afternoon sun and like it's really bright in here. But I also have these little things set up where I have 12 different domes with lights. They also are what I got these tray dividers for. I will link them on Amazon. They're like $20 and it's great if you don't want to do a whole like shelving setup with lights and everything. I did also get 2 heat mats for specific things. I can't remember if any of these things need a heat mat or not. I'm gonna have to look that up, but make sure you look that up before you start the seeds, because I did it to start germination on some of my seeds, but I didn't know that you're supposed to take them off the heat mat immediately after germination or else you can get leggy seedlings. So make sure you know that as well. I don't have all of the trays with dividers because 4 of them are out in the greenhouse right now with seedlings in them. And then, so we're gonna be filling 10, but if you don't want dividers or you run out, the Dollar Tree does actually have this black insert here without dividers. You just need to poke some drainage holes in them and then you can reuse the bottom drip tray so that you don't get water everywhere. And then you can use your same light dome, I guess, if you want to work around it and kind of flip over more frequently, or you could buy more inserts that have the different cells. But I don't really care, so I'm gonna use the ones that don't have the cells in them and then just pick them apart when I need to. Some things that I'm gonna sow in the ones without dividers are petunias. So I got petunias from the Dollar Tree. I'm really excited to try these out and just see how they are. They're a mix of colors. It looks like pinks and purples and like maybe a dark pink or red. And it says, this lovely mixture produces vigorous medium-sized plants with good-sized flowers blooming profusely over an extended period of time. Obviously, they're not going to be super petunias, right? Or waves, but I wanted to try them out and see how I like them. Okay, put them in some baskets maybe or something. But then I figured out that you can get wave petunia seeds, and that's where these come in. So I got these ones. These are the Easy Wave Spreading Petunia. I actually got these on Amazon because I had already purchased all my other seeds, and everywhere I looked, the shipping was outrageous. If you haven't ordered seeds yet and you want to order from Outside Pride, or there were 2 other ones, Park Seeds I think was another one I was looking at, and something like this, but I also really wanted this color, which is Coral Reef. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. I already have silverberry super petunias and bubblegum super petunias that I'm overwintering in my greenhouse. We just had low temps of like, I think the lowest we maybe got was around 10 or 15 degrees. And my super petunias are still fine in baskets in my greenhouse. They still have leaves on them and everything. So I'm going to keep, I think I have 3 in each pot. So I'm going to keep those for next year, but I also wanted some other colors. So I have 15 seeds of this one. And then there's one called Raspberry something. I'll put it on the screen for you. Should be here later today. So the price on Amazon was slightly more expensive, but I didn't have to pay the whole thing for shipping. So in the long run, for just 2 packets of seeds, it was way cheaper. I do also want a white wave petunia, but I think I'm just gonna have to wait and get that at like a supplier of some sort, Home Depot or something, because they didn't have any seeds like that for a low quantity anywhere that I could look. So I almost ordered from Park Seeds and got all 3 of those, but then once I didn't have all 3 that I wanted, which was really unfortunate. So figured, let's try it out with this one. And worst comes to worst, it's about the price of like 1 pot, okay? Like this pack of seeds I think was $6, and that's about 1 pot of wave petunias or super petunias. So 15 seeds, you might as well try it out. For the wave petunias, you just surface sow. So that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take all of them. There's still 2 stuck in there. This is really packaged nicely. And I'm just going to lay them on top. These are coated in like a little medium so that they're a little easier to handle and you can see them better. I'm gonna put them about 1 inch apart, maybe a little closer, because I think I might put the other petunias, the other color in this same container. I fell in love with Petunias last year, and the waves are, these are the easy waves. And these are supposed to be, or this one is, and the other one is a super something. It's another trailing petunia. It's just not from the company that makes waves or proven winners that make Petunias. So everyone has their own version, I feel like, of the trailing Petunia or petunia that you don't have to deadhead and stuff like that. And if you don't have to deadhead it, amazing, right? Now these ones, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to deadhead. So this is an experiment this year if I like them or not. It's 25 cents for a ton, you guys. A ton of petunia seeds. So I love the Dollar Tree. You get so many seeds for 25 cents. Is it generic? Yes, who cares though? I don't care. I forgot to write on my little markers. So this is the Easy Wave Spreading Petunia and Coral Reef. I'm gonna say Wave Petunia. Why am I not writing on a surface that's hard? Coral. I'm gonna do a little marker here halfway through for my next one, which will be the raspberry one. And then we're gonna do Dollar Tree petunias. This is like a huge experiment for me this year. The majority of my seeds that I grew last year were zinnias, dahlias, and sunflowers. Those are three of probably the easiest things to grow from seed. I would say they were very easy. I did grow black-eyed Susans, some bachelor's buttons. What else did I grow from seed? A few other things, maybe some alyssum, but in our heat, it just didn't do well. And everything did great. This year, I really want to up my game and sow a ton of things, you guys. I'm going crazy this year. I'm doing a ton of hardy annuals, and we're also gonna do a ton of different types of, I'm doing bigger dahlias. Last year, the ones I did were small dahlias. All right, so I'm sowing pretty heavily the Dollar Tree petunias, and then we'll just thin these and maybe prick them out. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heavily seed sow these. We'll see how our germination goes. I don't even think I used half of these at all, you guys. There's so many, and they're super tiny. In my area, since I am so warm as far as winters go, everything can, like, I still have petunias in the garden, Petunias in the garden, that are doing okay. And I think some of them will overwinter. It's crazy. So petunias are done until I get those other ones in the mail later today. Then we're gonna try lavender, okay? So I have lavender from our library. I can get free seeds from my library. They don't have very many flowers there, but I do have lavender, which I guess technically is like an herb. And then I think I can get bachelor's buttons and stuff too, which I actually got some from my mom. You can get some marigolds. You can get a bunch of things. So I got some from my library. Then I also got some from the Dollar Tree for 25 cents. And lavender, I had absolutely zero success last year. And so I wanted to try it again. And I have two different places, okay? So we'll see how they go. I think I got lavender from like Home Depot last year, and I had zero germination. So we're gonna try. From my library, I have 10 seeds. So we're just going to sprinkle these on the surface, I think. Can't remember if you surface sow these. I think you do. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I will look it back up again. We'll see what the Dollar Tree one says. And I'm gonna keep them separate and see what has the best germination rate, whether it's the ones from the library or the ones from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree, I got probably 50 seeds in here, at least, maybe 75. So a lot more from the Dollar Tree than my library, but these were free. These were 25 cents. So whatever you want to do. This says the depth is 1/8 of an inch. These ones from the Dollar Tree say they're perennial and get 24 to 30 inches tall. And the ones from my library do not say. And that says 1/8 of an inch as well. So pretty much surface sow. And if you're in Greenville, the Berea branch, if you have a library card, is where you can get free seeds. You can get so many vegetable seeds too, you guys, and so many herbs, which I am starting a vegetable garden and some herbs and stuff this year. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's where you can get them for free. You just have to have a library card. You get 10 seed packets per visit, so you can go back multiple times. and get more seeds, which is amazing. So my fiance, actually, I was gonna say boyfriend, my fiance Caleb, and I went the other weekend and we got 20 seed packets. It was great. So we're gonna sow a bunch because I haven't had any success with lavender. I love lavender, it's so beautiful. And if I can grow perennial lavender, I'm gonna do it. So I'm sowing this very heavily because I got so many seeds for 25 cents. I just don't really care. All right, now I'm gonna sow probably half and half trays of apricot peach mix OG strawflower, which I had 0 success with when I sowed it the first time from Johnny's. And I think my problem was probably the temperature. And then I'm gonna do yarrow, which I had only 3 come up as well. This is the Summer Pastels yarrow. So again, it could be the temperature. I don't really know. Because snapdragons also need that same temp, and I had some success with snapdragons. I had more success with that. Still didn't have very much success, but then when I did it inside here, I did have a lot more success. So that's what we're gonna do. The best thing about starting your own flowers, even if you don't start your own flowers, is that you can collect seed, which I'm so excited to do next year for my own things that I grow from these seeds. Is they do well, I can collect the seed and then share it with like friends and family, and that's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. And then I'll have things for years and years and years to come because collecting seed is honestly really easy for most things. So highly recommend. I think I have yarrow. Maybe I don't have yarrow. Am I out of yarrow? I did all of it. How did I do all of the yarrow? Or did I just get that out? Wait, I'm confused. I already got the yarrow out. Never mind, I'm crazy, you guys. I do have strawflowers too. Okay. Whew, I got a little scared. So what I'm gonna do is do yarrow like maybe 2 per cell. And these are all surface sown. So we're gonna do quite a few, I guess, because I can't control my little my fingers with the little seeds. So that's yarrow. And then we're gonna do strawflower. The strawflower part about these seeds that we're sowing, a lot of them can go outside. Well, not a lot of them. I guess the strawflower and the yarrow can go outside, and then maybe that's it afterwards. The rest have to stay inside till it's a little bit warmer. And then we have delphiniums, some salvia that I actually grabbed from Lowe's, like off a plant that was on the clearance rack, because I was like, why not? No one's gonna buy this anyway. It was dead. So I figured I would try the seeds, and then some violas from the library. This delphinium I actually tried in the greenhouse in the fall, and I only got some germination, and I have some left over, so I thought, why not try it out? This is Sky Blue White Bee Magic Fountains. Germination at 80 degrees, so this needs to be on a heat mat. I'm just making a tiny well, and I will cover it slightly after I put them in there. So we're gonna put 1, I think I have enough for 1 in each hole. I will say I got almost 100% germination when I used a heat mat. And I know you're not supposed to technically use them for everything, but that is the best germination I've ever gotten. And I had a controlled environment with lights and a heat mat. So it could have been the lights, obviously, but I really think the heat mat helped. So we'll see if this works. This is supposed to be a perennial, and if not, I have larkspur, because that's some of the ones I have are doing well. And then we're gonna try this salvia from Lowe's. Okay, so I have like the little shells, and then the black dots are the actual seeds. Oops. I'm hoping this is a perennial type of salvia, because I grew annual type of salvia last year. We'll see if it comes back. I doubt it will. And then I'll probably just push them into the soil. I'm gonna look up as well. And then last but not least, I have some violas from the library. I already have some violas growing, but I figured what's some more, you know? Might as well. They're so tiny. And for me, I don't know if it was because I sowed them outside originally. They took forever to come up. So don't be discouraged if you are sowing viola seeds. It took so long, and then I got like 100% germination. So don't be discouraged. Okay, now we're done, you guys. Wow, that took forever. I am crazy. And then I just need to do the raspberry whatever petunia once it comes in at some point. Thank you so much for following along with me sowing seeds. I am so excited for the garden this year and starting a bunch of things from seed. Is it a lot of work? Yes, but you also save a lot of money, and it's really fun to watch them grow from seeds, you guys. Like last year, I absolutely loved it, and my garden was so full. Even though a lot of things didn't work out, I had so many zinnias and sunflowers and dahlias. Like it worked out amazingly. And coleus I grew from seed as well. I totally forgot about that. So I'm definitely going to be doing more of those as well later on, but it's only January, so I'm starting all of the things that either are perennials that needed to be started earlier, or like Shasta daisies I started a few weeks ago, things like that, or things that like more cold temperatures, because for my zone we get hot in like April, you guys. So we have to kind of make everything that's like the colder season stuff. We have to start it really early. So anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in a video very, very soon. Bye, guys.